Yeah, they just meme these way too hard, but it's funny to watch. Either way, just a reminder, we'll be back at around 10:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight for a plain PvE plus POP. Iceberg is going to be leading an OFCRA task force to fight the main player base, which is going to be bombing a lot of German positions today as the RAF. But anyway, this AO is literally just south of the previous AO we saw 2 rounds ago. They're fighting for a large open area, and I need to now commit seppuku. I almost hit the wrong button. There we go. All right, so I won't be able to tell tracers with this interface, unfortunately, but otherwise it is bolt action rifle galore, actually. I think everyone has a bolt action here. And a bayonet. Yep, all the Kar 98s for the German side. And on the OFCRA side, we're going to probably have Mosin Nagants and the PTRD. Hold up, we also have some SVTs here too, which I guess balances for the fact they have PTRDs. That's hilarious, but I don't see any G43s on the Blue Force side, which would have made sense. They do have AT, though. Yeah, so the Germans are pure bolt action. And the Soviets have some fancier stuff, but they're already trying to engage each other from this long of a distance. You're seeing those tracers come in as OFCRA charges the field. I'm going to want to see AT get used. I want to see the PTRD do something stupid. Both sides are charging for control of that small little bunker position. OFCRA also had an overwatch position right here to deploy those rifles from. Yeah, they are single-shot AT rifles. I believe 14.5 millimeter, but it might just be 12.7. That's hilarious. So far, Gotland has already been killed off in a long-range shot. Who is the lucky marksman? Elberg with an SVT. Fun facts, a lot of the Soviet troops did not like the SVT because the magazine would keep falling out of the gun because it wouldn't lock in place properly. Now, with this being a bolt-action fight, the swarm-style tactics that we've been seeing the OFCRA side do almost all night with the OFCRA veterans aren't going to be as effective, but I could still see the SVTs dishing out a good amount of damage as a semi-auto rifle. But fighting bolt actions especially. PTRD is 14.5. Thank you for the clarification, 917. So the Milsim-style tactics at 33 ESS might actually shine here, especially if they can get into this fortified area first, which, honestly, it is a great-looking fortified area. A lot of bunkers and entrenched positions here to work with. Let's have to see how things go. I love how OFCRA is opting to swim around. Meanwhile, we already have Rigel here who just hoofed it on foot. He's already on the other side. So OFCRA is going to be slowed down here as Blue Force starts to breach into the objective in question. But I think we're going to see the majority of the fighting happen in this area. Meanwhile, OFCRA has started folding in those PTRD... I'm going to just call them marksmen at this point, even though they have bolt action. They can be like that one Finnish sniper in the in the Winter War. But Rigel now slowly inching up, trying to do recon. Only a guy with a Mosin Nagant. And Blue 4, I mean, who's in here? It's NASA and Barrow, so 2 of the OFCRA veterans have already folded in as 33, again with those Milsim-style tactics, are kind of slow to maneuver here, and I think that's really costing them here. They're being slow and cautious, but that's what's been getting them killed every time in these rounds. They need to smoke and then move into those bunker fortified positions, but at this rate, Soviet forces are going to be able to set up and prevent them from maneuvering in. Here on 4th, I'm going to call blue for the Germans and op for the Soviets. So Soviet forces moving up. They're also sending a small flanking force around. That could be deadly. Now the question is, are the Soviets... Yep, they are going to start engaging the German forces moving across the road as they try to run into those positions. Honestly, if the German forces wanted to be quicker, they need to put their weapons on their backs in triple time, which is where they just full-on sprint to the fortified positions. And with this mainly being a bolt-action fight, they would have a much higher survivability than most situations that would require something like this. So Merkel's gone down, Barros has gone down, Gotland is also down, Cali got picked off, I believe, by NASA, who was in the bunker, but he has also gone down as well. Not looking good for the German side as the Soviets are starting to get a significant numbers advantage. Excuse me. Rigel trying to get that shot on that last guy crossing. Manages to get him last second. And he's on his second kill. So only 233 members were able to survive that push. Roland, who I thought was sticking back to Overwatch, in a just, I guess, hiding himself. He could fire that AT round into the Soviets and try to get a kill if he puts it on the maximum range, because it's a Panzer Faust, if I recall correctly. The Shrek is the reloadable one. Well, I mean, it's literally just a catapult. It's a short-range AT catapult. It's really funny. But anyway, we have the Soviets starting to move into these fortified positions. On point is the SVT. Good call there. The second to last 33 guy gets breached. Grenades being thrown. And he gets grenaded to high hell here, as the Soviets at this point are just cleaning house. 4 Germans left on the northern side here. And you're starting to hear those anti-tank rifles fire off. Again, they have to be deployed in order to be used. Royd swimming over. Cheeseburger moving up the flank here. And it is a 4v a lot. 5-10. 4v10. Jesus. Having Rigel triple time up here to try to move up to the Germans quicker. Not sure if he just spotted Roland or whatnot. Think checking his rear, pointing stuff out. Bluck and Elberg following Rigel here. Shot goes over. Rigel switching back to his rifle. As you have darts here. Firing over. But unable to land a shot. More smokes being deployed. Rigel coming up. Roland moving on his flank. Maneuvering around bullets as he tries to close in for a melee kill, but he is shot dead by Bluck. Dart here might be able to get a kill. Drops one of them. And the second one also getting dropped from range. It is now 3v8. No, yep, still 3v8. As we have Bob Winchester in the water, he's going to take a hot second to swim up there. You got Pogo trying to get some pickoffs from across the bank here, as you have Elberg running up. Oh, these two might get flanked. Art trying to get a shot here. Elberg panics. The other guy turns around, Mr. Panzer Grenade. Edberg trying to line up a shot. He's got an SVT, but isn't able to line up the shot he wants because Dart was able to go prone and avoid him. Elberg trying to line up a shot now. Is unable to. He's firing short. Dart trying to get a hit here. Pogo getting picked off by either Zixme or had to have been Lemur, who is up a kill. The maps, from what I've seen, they've all been from the IFA mod. I just don't know the specific names, and since we've been doing multiple rounds across various maps, I don't have it in the map command. I do apologize. Elberg spraying down, getting a kill. And now Art is the last man. He throws a stick grenade. It takes out a bush. I don't think it's going to be close enough to do any damage to Elberg, who now pulls back. It is 1v7. I don't think it's going to be done. As I say that, Dart gets another kill with that bolt action. He is up 2. If I were him, I'd try to get that semi-auto. because that would give him a good advantage here. I'd also put that AT thing away because that is starting to give his position away because it goes a little over his head. That's fucking hell, zombie. We did see a melee knockout in the first round, though. That was pretty comedic. But Dart here has no choice but to move to the zone. PTRD firing, but it was way short, and Art has no idea where that came from. So it's going to be a long reload time for that weapon. I would love to see the anti-tank rifle get the last kill. That was Roid Camper over there. Ooh, that one landing close by. Art, realizing those shots are coming in his direction, is going to go back in the low ground here by the pond. I don't know, chat, would you consider this a pond or a lake? I would say pond, but it borders. I would say, like, that's still, I think these are all ponds, but if they're all one, it would definitely be a lake. Random fun fact for you. Meanwhile, we have Fact of the House Logic moving around. I wouldn't say this is a dam because you don't have anything specifically blocking. It's just random bodies of water here with a dried up riverbed along either side. So I think it's just where water naturally pools because the river is over there and over here. So, yeah, food for thought. All right, Lemur, Zixme, and Fact of the House all trying to encroach on Dart's position, not leaving him a lot of time, room to maneuver, excuse me. Art, I think, spotting Lemur, but that warhead on the Panzerfaust really does give him away, and Lemur spots that first. Lemur now in the low ground. Zixme running up. Fact still holding that MSR. Actually, technically, it is the SSR because the MSR is close by. Zixme running up. Almost caught again with his weapon shouldered. Zixme throwing a grenade right on top of Dart's position. Doesn't kill him. Another grenade went out. I think it was an AT grenade. Zixme coming out, but Lemur beats him to the punch, and that is the end of round 4. What a nasty round. And that was for 666 points plus the supremacy bonus. So the Soviets were able to score 668 points that round.